Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna be reacting to a video that I believe is ambulance driving in Europe. Ambulance, chases, well not chases, ambulance sort of like rides are kind of crazy in general. So I'm excited to check this out. Hopefully the person that was in the ambulance was okay. But let's check it out and comment, like, and subscribe. This is already stressful to me. Oh my god, there were pedestrians there. Okay, yeah, there was a red light. Obviously, we're running past a red light. Clearly, it's an emergency. Oh my god, the blue car. What is he doing here? You have to, like, I think he has to go faster. I'm like, go faster, go faster. Oh my god. Okay, I think we're on the highway now. Yeah, shouldn't he be like, go in the fast lane? Oh my god, this is like, I'm so stressed. Ah! Yeah, everything should move. Go, yeah. Step out of the way. Why is it? Oh, okay, he pulled over to the side. That was like scary. Yeah, just like pull over. Oh, this is a one lane. Yeah, what? Okay. Oh my god, I'm so. Oh my god, what's this truck doing? Seriously, can you just pull over like 5 seconds? The ambulance has to go through. Oh my god. Now I feel he's driving like a maniac, but like obviously it's an emergency. Okay, no cars, that's good. I think people are like listening to the, hopefully, they're listening to like the ambulance. They're like, I'm gonna pull over, like, because I know the ambulance is gonna go through. Oh my god. Okay. Can they do that? I don't think I've ever, oh my god. I do not know that they could do that. Like, I mean, I guess they can't. Like, it's not, like, the trolley's not passing through, but that's crazy. Oh my god. Jesus, and it's like, there's so many bumps in the road as well. This is so stressful. I can't. Why is he? Oh, I was like, where are you going through with this plane? Yeah, he has to like. This is the direction he has to go to. Oh my god, move! I can't with all the other cars. Step aside. Oh my. I thought, like, oh my god, I feel like he was gonna crash over there. Ah! Why is this car? Oh my god, what is it? Yeah, move! Oh my god, there's like a bus. Why is this white car? I can't, like, people are so, I mean, they're doing their best, but like, pull over, like, the minute you're hearing this, and you must see it to, like, in the rearview mirror, like, you're seeing, like, the thing's crazy. Move. Oh my. What are we doing? Okay. Oh no, and this exit has, like, so many people. Oh my god, I feel like he's going to... How is he gonna... Oh my god, okay. This is... Oh my god, okay, I'm traumatized. god, please get to the hospital. I can't. Oh my god, he's going so fast. Go, 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 go. Oh my god, yes, there was like a person walking on the street and they were like, ah, run, there's like an ambulance. Yeah, oh my god, I saw the bus like crashing into like, oh my. Ah! Every time you do this, oh my god, oh my god. This is way too intense. No. Oh my god, yeah, the car, the black car. Oh my god, okay. This, I feel like stressed on their behalf. I can't. Was way too. This was way too, like, I feel like I feel like I'm sweating. I feel like I need a break, and I wasn't even there. I think this is crazy. I think obviously, like, one thing is when you're like driving in a car and you're seeing an ambulance, you're like, you know, you sort of like know what you should do and stuff, but, and you know, like, wow, it must be pretty stressful. But something like this, when you're actually in the point of view of the ambulance, it's like, it's a whole other thing, because it's like, oh my god, you're actually seeing the perspective of the people, of the driver. Like, it's crazy. I feel like we were about to crash like several times. This guy, like, I'm guessing it's a guy, I don't know, whatever, like, the driver, like, must be, I think, like, usually when you're a professional driver, I think a professional driver more like, I don't know, Formula One or just like Indy racing or whatever. Just like, I'm thinking more of a sport. Like, I'm not thinking when someone tells me, oh, I'm a professional driver. Like, my mind instantly goes to like sport, like racing for sport. I'm not thinking about something like this, and I'm like, oh, well, they must be like great drivers, right? Because they're professional drivers. But with something like this, and I think this really does like illustrate how, like, no, I think this, I don't know, like, which one has more skill, obviously, but I think, like, this guy's, I think, or whatever people that does this, like, the people that do this, like, they're insane drivers. I don't think they can do this for, I mean, I don't really know much about the profession, but I think usually, like, I don't know, because it's so stressful. I can't even imagine doing this. Is like such a high, like, again, I'm just watching it and I feel like my adrenaline like spike up. I'm like, I can't imagine doing this for a living, because it's gotta be like, no, I'm the one that has to be like taking the ambulance because I'm so stressed and I'm having like a panic attack. This was crazy. But I get obviously people do it because they like it. Obviously, the society, like, wow, how many lives have they saved? Actually, like, must be incredible, like the statistics. But what I'm going with this is that I think it's a really high, like, stressful job. So I'm wondering if people do this for like a short amount of years. Like, I don't really think that you can do this for like 50 years, 40 years. Is that a normal amount of like of years of work in order for you to retire? I don't know. I haven't done the math, but you know, it's kind of one of those jobs like the traffic, like air traffic, like controllers, that I think, if I'm not mistaken, they also like can't work like for a huge number of years, because it's a really stressful job. So they kind of like retire you a little bit early, because again, it's like you're responsible like for the lives of so many people. That this is similar. It's like, I can't imagine enjoying this, me personally, but like, I'm thankful for them. Yes, you know, society wouldn't be the same if people like this didn't exist, and they wouldn't want to do this kind of job. But it's insane, like the amount of like, I don't really know like how long can it take. I think this is one of those things that I think I don't really know what you have to study in order to be an ambulance driver. Probably you have to take, you know, you have to be something, and then you take a course. You take some lessons. I have no idea, but I think usually what I'm wondering, and I think that's probably the case. I think it's one of those things where you can learn like in theory, and probably there's like practice involved. But usually, like, when you feel like, oh yeah, I'm confident in what I'm doing, it's once you've done this for a little while, you have to really do learn like in the practice, as in like, I'm doing this. because the amount of like thinking that you have to like think on the spot, like it's just, you know, that you, because again, when you're, it's like, maybe it's a little bit like driving of like, you have like the actual like, oh, the writing, like the law say this and that. But once you're actually driving, like, oh, you have, your mind has to get used to like how to react to certain things, of like taking that theory and sort of like apply it to your brain in a sense that you don't really have to think about those things. Like, oh, you know, what happens like in case of there's like, I don't know, something like a car suddenly stops or whatever, like stuff like that of just like normal driving. But this is up to the max, because obviously you have to go like so incredibly like fast. You're driving very fast. And I know you know like the logistics of it all, but people sometimes, and this one, like I think people tended to be pretty good about it, of like they're pulling to the side. However, there are some cars that I'm side eyeing, like, come on, like you have to have seen the ambulance, like please like step to the side. Why are you waiting till the very last second? The idea is for them not to stop or like downshift, but you know, whatever. If you're the ambulance driver, you have to take into account all those things, and other drivers, what you have to do. Like, it's crazy, and you know, you have to be prepared for anything basically. So I do really think it's gotta be like a crazy thing of like, you have to like think on the spot. Like, if you sort of like hesitate, you like the whole thing falls apart. You have to really be confident in what you're doing, but you have to actually know what you're about to do. So I think it's like incredible skill on the part of like ambulance drivers, and I don't think I've ever sort of like appreciated this enough, and I think they're a little bit underappreciated, as in like normally, because you never hear about people talking about them. So I think I'm gonna like lesson learned. I think they are incredible, and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna have to start like saying, well, you know what, like they have like my absolute like admiration, because this is crazy. And I think again, I have to like, people have to be like more, give it up for like ambulance drivers, because their job is crazy. And I can't really, it took me like this sort of like type of video to actually understand what goes in this and how underappreciated they are, because they should definitely be more appreciated by society, in both skill, in the job that they're actually doing, and in the fact that they have like an incredible set of skills that I don't think just anyone can do. So like, give it up. Like I wanna applaud actually. That was it for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.